Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? No? Tis hard to say. If the pawn I'm looking for doesn't come forward soon, are you the one then? Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it? Is it you? No? Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Learn your place, pawn.
Polish up my gear for the morrow.
This place makes my hair stand on end.
Get a move on!
Would you take pity on me, sir? I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Supper and a night's rest is all I need. Your pockets look full. Got aught to spare?
I do not understand how 'tis they compel us. There is no arisen among the overseers.
Learn your place, pawn.
Some of
'Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy. You ought not anger the overseer.
I don't feel safe here. Don't look at me that way. I've no need of your pity.
what about this place makes me nervous?
It's been a hard day.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
I can't take it anymore. You here to aid me?
Time for you to get to work.
All this worrying is giving me an achy back.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here. You are prepared to work. Then you...
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a hindrance to you.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Observe your foes carefully, and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and light make effective weapons with clever combatants. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your foe.
Are you unharmed?
Get chase! Make ready. Keep moving to intercept.
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. It is surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God, son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
There's no use resisting.
Let's flee.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
A single bolt from a ballista. And well aimed at that. Must be one of Sir Leonard's from out of Melve. Can't imagine anyone else capable of such a feat.
This'll be a right mess to clean up. Who knew there'd be a cavern round here? Mayhap we ought to investigate. Once the corpse has been removed, of course. Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin, of all things, here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. It is said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. What does it all mean? I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy work, but the wind's beginning to blow in a fell direction. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. If you find your strength, try the curative or have a bit of green orange. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. There are often items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. We can but hope that the Sovereign will... Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now. When one of... There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I'm not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off. Now?
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
People here are evacuated and safe for the moment.
The people here are evacuated and safe. There are more who can...
People here are evacuated and safe.
People here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated.
There are more who can yet be saved. This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Let us work together to honor the...
"'Tis a pleasure to meet you. "'Twill be an honor to serve by your...
Fancy a gander? I find good. Well met. I always have a warm welcome for a customer. Always a pleasure.
Nothing caught your eye. That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time. Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
My only object is to live to a ripe old age.
Going out, you ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodging. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long.
This makes his new place a little thinner each passing year.
Soon as my shift's done, would that I now had force to draw sting.
Housework's the hardest work there is, you know.
This is quite a laundry.
Up feeling weary, even
I'd
after a
hasten
day
home,
of rest.
were this not my duty. I'd hasten home. Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose. If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I can guide you there, if you...
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fine. I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
We must make haste if we are to arrive in time to assist. Shall we make them rue their own impatience? If we must, let us finish this quickly. No quarrel.
No one can defend themselves when battles like this.
Dare I say, I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
We are to retreat, then?
Little does our foe realize how narrowly they escape death's touch. I suppose 'tis so. Could you come over here?
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Get down here, feather pigs! Who are you? Have you come to aid me?
Well done.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back. But I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Don't we have a report to make, Master? Right, just follow me. Perhaps this will seem a little... consequence, but... Without a mage among our ranks, we've no one to heal us in times of need.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Where ought we to go now?
Methinks we've earned a brief repose. What say you, Arisen? I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open. I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again. Night time already. I thought 'twas rather dark. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Forgotten something, Prison? You're looking rather lost.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Risen, are you all right?
Here, if you please. This way, if you please, Master. Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears,
Pity it were the Risen.
Well met. Go on, have a gander as you pass by. Pleasure doing business with you.
Shackled by a foul curse and robbed of all memory. destiny thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad the ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect...
Quite enough. Ought to send my note to the grounds.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest. Shall I assist? Leave it to me.
Have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Ah, yes. Now I see.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we? Between you and me, cuz, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining the ingredients if you know what they are. Do come again.
What say we see this delivered?
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
It was a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... 'tis a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. This won't work, will it? I can see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
We've been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
Say, do you think...
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Seems naught ever goes right. I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
How many times have we camped here now? I'm not sure what this place has done to earn such favor from you, Arisen. One learns a few things visiting a place so often. 'Tis not without its merits.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Goblins approach! I suppose I'll handle this. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here. At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Can anyone hear me?
Seems they know we're not to be trifled with. I see no merit in hunting down such traitors. As planned.
I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me.
We ought to avoid combat, if we can. Our priority is to see our charge...
You're 10 times stronger than I'll ever be.
Thanks, friend.
That's it!
We've got goblins!
Douse the flames before it is too late. Give me a wrist. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert. And perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Never again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
Tyrion was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did. Better informed means better prepared. Let's speak with this Sir Leonard and learn what we can. Ah, yes, I know just where to find him. This person. Follow me. Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. Look, Master, goblins! Can't live.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. I've been doused in oil.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. When tarred, it's sure to avoid open flame. Goblins approach! One cannot be too careful.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone.
It's a goodly deed we've done. Now, Sir Ricardo can return to his duty in good health.
Now I've gone and stepped it in.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Our adventure continues. Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?